Welcome back, YouTube. I've actually been considering not even doing this video altogether, and this is an idea that I've been throwing around for quite some time now as to the choice of words that I need to use in the following presentation, as to not necessarily incriminate myself or anything like that. But let's just say the purpose of this series is to pass along the things that I feel are important to be prepared. Now, that may be either a natural disaster or civil unrest. I mean, heck, it could be a zombie invasion, whatever you think. But, however, people can say what they want about survivalists. But being prepared is always a good idea. Before you see several items that would assist you in such preparations. But today, the first thing we're going to talk about is food and rations. Those boxes you see there are MREs. MRE stands for Meal Ready to Eat. I have two different types. One is a commercial type that you're likely to find in the stores. The brown plain box is a pure military type that you'll find, of course, military contract meals that you'll see in various places. We're going to bust open an MRE. I'm going to teach you guys how to use them. They're real easy to use. They don't taste all that great, but you can survive with it. Now, a lot of other basic survival functions can be achieved just by having a good knife and a little 22 caliber rifle and a multi-tool or two, and just some basic things like that. So, in terms of eating, in terms of food, you can learn trapping to trap game. Of course, with a 22 caliber rifle, you could take animals as large as deer. Although killing deer with a 22 in most states is not legal, however, I don't care what anybody says, one well-placed shot from a 22 caliber round will kill a deer. Don't ask me how I know. But a 22 caliber rifle, semi-automatic, in this case we have a Marlin Model 60. This rifle actually doesn't belong to me, but it's a customer's rifle I just happen to have laying around. Now, like I said, a good knife, a multi-tool. I do have a Leatherman multi-tool over there that's always a handy thing to have to cut open bags and cut little twigs and things like that, whatever. The gas mask that you see on the right is a military issue gas mask. I don't exactly recall the nomenclature off the top of my head, but I will post that information. The gas mask on the left is one of the recent Finnish imports. Finnish surplus. You can get them as cheap as about 15 bucks with the pouch, and the canisters are interchangeable. It takes a standard NATO canister, so they are interchangeable. This is just a few basics. Let's move on to have a look at one of these MREs. All you're going to need is some water and your MRE. Alright, we got some MREs here. One thing I want to mention too, it might be a bit of a long shot for some of you, but here I got a recurve bow. Just something simple. You can also survive with a bow. I mean, you have some decent arrows or whatever capable of taking game. I mean, might take some practice. However, if it comes down to starving or eating, you do have this option too. And the government hasn't tried to mess with bow and arrows or anything, so this might be an option to consider. Alright, let's talk about MREs. MREs are rations that are designed with a field soldier in mind, meaning that they're supposed to give you all the nutrients and extra calories you need when you're doing extra activities where you're using lots of energy, okay? Basically, if you lived off these things and you weren't active, you'd probably get very fat, because they are, designed to, like I said, give you lots of extra nutrients and calories that a normal person's diet would not have. So, let's look at a few of the flavors these things come in, or the meals, like the names of them, what you get. Now this isn't all of them, I just have a few. This one is cheese omelet with vegetables, which is disgusting. Vegetable manicotti, disgusting. Pasta with vegetables, disgusting. Chicken cavatelli, it's edible. Cheese omelet with vegetables, well, I seem to have 3 of these. Jesus, can't give those things away. Let's see, meatloaf with gravy. This one's not too bad. Well, since I have 3 of the number 4 meals, we're gonna crack one of those open. And let me look at the, we're gonna have a look at the commercial ones as well. They're pretty much all the same thing, it's just the packaging's different, that's all. You can get military rations through places like Cheaper Than Dirt. Sportsman's Guide sells them. You can get a box of these, 12 meals, is gonna run you about 60 bucks at your door, okay? Alright, this is a Totem, which is a National Guard tailored operational training meal. However, this is the exact same thing you get when you buy commercial MREs, okay? So let's see a few of the meals we have here. We've got, let's see, chicken breast, that's chicken cavatelli. Alright, chicken cavatelli, vegetable manicotti and tomato sauce, pork rib, let's see, more chicken, more pork ribs. This is cheese omelet with vegetables, so I've pretty much got the grossest ones here. There are some that really aren't that bad. So anyway, let's go on to pop one of these open and see what you get in it, and I'll show you how to use one. Should be fun. All right, let's get into this MRE. We got a lot to look at here. All right, you just open it from the top here. Sometimes a bag will rip like mine just did, but that's why you have your handy dandy Leatherman tool. Go and get your knife out if you have to. Go ahead and cut the thing open, which you might have to. The consistency of these bags, it's kind of like a heavy-duty garbage bag. It's kind of thick plastic, okay? Go ahead and pull your, damn noisy ass cars going down the road. Go ahead and pull your entrees out. You got your cheese omelet with vegetables. You'll get some crackers. Now all of these are different. They come with different stuff. You've got strawberry jam to go with your crackers. Hash browns with bacon. Disgusting. Let's see, beverage base raspberry flavored. So this is basically Kool-Aid. Of course they can't call it Kool-Aid for copyright reasons. Cinnamon scone, basically a cookie, a little cinnamon cookie. Alright, here we've got a toaster pastry, apple cinnamon flavor, which basically like a Pop-Tart, and all this stuff is vacuum sealed, so it'll last a long time. Alright, you get your you get a little beverage bag with some of this stuff. Okay, this is your heater. Okay, when you add water to this, the chemical reaction gives off hydrogen gas and heat. That's the byproduct. Okay, that's where you get your heating from. I'm going to show you how to use this in a second. Alright, you get a little pack of condiments. You got some toilet paper, which is kind of comical. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. You got matches, a moist towelette, a little bottle of Tabasco sauce, as you can see, a little tiny bottle, and some other little, pack of gum, other crap, and of course your spoon. Original rations, like the K rations and C rations, had cigarettes and all kind of like condoms and all kind of random crap in it. More like they're trying to prepare you for a Saturday night on the town more than a war. But anyway, that's what's in it. Let's go ahead and get this heater going.